This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. And still going. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Commodores will have first and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Hands off to the left. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play with his defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Look out, room to run here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. That has been in large part of the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here comes a handoff. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Third and short to hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Commodores, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stop for no gain. And the Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Razorbacks will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking for a receiver. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive moving. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Design quarterback run.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling the faith he has in his guys.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Third down, it's a handoff. He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Beebe keeps it himself. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery. down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion now from the tight end. Single back, takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. What?
There by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. Looking to throw it again. Snags the quick throw. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. One more play before they head to the locker room. And he quickly clocks it. They'll have a chance of tacking on 3 here before the break.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
So with only a few seconds left before halftime, here comes the field goal unit out. They'll try to take the lead before the break. The field goal is good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Cobb. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Commodores are on the move here. Play action here on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Cobb. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Commodores looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Makes the catch for the defense. Breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
ET is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Razorbacks with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Finally trapped him for a sack. The sack sets up second down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's reeled in. It's Paul. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, you pick up some big yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Using his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Leon. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Twelfth play of this drive coming up. It's 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So timeout. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw here. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, you have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Refusing to be stopped in this play. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Grinding away on the ground. First down, looking for more now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Powering through a tackle. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
Well, I love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And the Razorbacks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Arkansas! This air attack is still unstoppable.
Number 7.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looks like he's going to run it. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short pass finds the tight end. And the Commodores keep the football on the move.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And he drops back in the gun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly.
QB slides the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Picks up the 1st and still running. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense cannot be stopped.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And now the PAT to tie it in regulation and force overtime. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Trying for a pick six to win the game. That's it. Game over. The defense makes the decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable.
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do, and they come out of this game with a win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Marshall Thundering Herd. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Great place to start for this offense. Handoff to the single running back. Got enough for the first. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jump in.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll take this inside his 40. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Georgia!
Punt returners, man, you just got to make one guy miss. You make the first dude miss, and then a lot of times it's off to the races. This guy is so dangerous in the open field, as he shows right there in the punt return touchdown.
And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Turner. Pressure coming. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Now on the return.
Returner runs out of bounds.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Gonna run it. It's Davison. At the 20, he's got space.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting a huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first hit at the 37. Georgia going up tempo.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to...
Turning it on! And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Turner. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this.
Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They closed it going up top for the final few inches and the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film. And
they knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Now at the 49, and your Georgia Bulldogs will take over First and 10.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Tennessee Volunteers. Good old Rocky Top. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
He gets it into the end zone, and the two-point conversion extends this lead to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Here's a heat. It's in. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Mendoza. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the catch, it's McCray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. From the gun. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for the big play. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And the Bulldogs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's now second and goal.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the returner goes down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. 1 more yard on this 2nd down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll try to pass their way in. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Power ahead. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants it.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Rushes on him. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir, we're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Finding an escape route.
Returner is tackled out at the 43.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right,
there he goes! Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
this one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Simpson. And the hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Florida Gators. Go Gators! Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Caught over the middle. It's Lofton. Touchdown, Dogs! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce and they'll retain possession. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Back to throw, it's Lagway.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's taking the deep shot. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. I think at this point you might as well try to throw the ball down the field because this dog defense is not giving an inch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
on the set.
Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Yankee Blue! Yankee Blue! Here we go!
Quick release on the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Georgia! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Alabama's offense. Ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense in a split backfield. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to fire. And they get the sack. The defense with the great pass rush, and they end this quarter with an exclamation point. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Spinderella. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Simpson. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. He gets a block. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got
going deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Looking to throw on first down. And the sack. Back at the 5. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab, and there's room. Touchdown, Georgia! A great catch and run for 6.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find. Turning it on! Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
Returner runs out of bounds.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Look out, he's got room. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Georgia comes quickly to the line. Quick handoff. He has the first and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Gonna run it. It's Davison. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's such a great physical play by the defense, because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big...
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick.
Presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Kent State Golden Flashes. Take it away, broadcast team.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to... He's going to go for a big one. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Red Raider.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Into the end zone for the two, and they push that lead out to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Golden Flashes offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback, because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works. while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, bro.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. Be late breaking routes, because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
On 3rd and long, you need to loosen up that arm.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try.
You